What is going on, everyone? And welcome to Kart 6T3. My name is Ben. Thank you very much for stopping by. You know the drill. Real quick, if you didn't mind hitting a like on this video, possibly subscribe to the channel if you are new here. And if you are new here, there are a lot of new here people since the video. You know, I've referenced before, like 1,500 more people have subscribed to this channel. So thank you very much. I can't even begin to talk about my appreciation for that. Anyway, Kart 6T3 is brought to you by TrackTac Tire Treatments. TrackTac Tire Treatments, TrackTac Tire Treatments, TrackTac Tire Treatments, treatments for tires and tracks. And go fast and finish the race, I believe it is their slogan. So yeah, that's if you have any questions about tire prep and stuff like that, get at me. If you're interested in getting into the TrackTac line, get at me. If I do not have the answer for you, I know the people that will have the answer for you. So, okay, I've been meaning to do this video for quite a while now, and just didn't quite fit in the schedule. But I see that Weedsport, their final race of the season, is coming up here. I believe it's this weekend. It's tomorrow, or it's going to be today. When this video launches, it'll be the day of. I believe they run on Sundays. Anyway, it's a series they run, Weedsport, New York, and the track is super nice. I've seen lots of videos. First and foremost, I've never been there, so I'm speaking about, I'm not speaking on the experience of Weedsport, but I have talked to a bunch of people who have run there and what tires they have to have, what they do in order to make them work, and that all kind of funnels down into what a prep line is. So if you don't know what a prep line is, we're going to explain that. Okay, a prep line. A prep line is where everybody is prepping the absolute dog snot out of their tires in order to gain grip, and then the dirt that we run on, we are a, for the most part, and I'm not saying everybody who watches the channel runs on dirt, but for the most part, we are dirt oval racers. And when everybody uses the chemicals that we do in order to adhere the rubber to the earth that we are racing upon, it tends to break that rubber down and it leaves the rubber on the clay surface, the dirt surface, the sand surface, whatever surface it is that you're currently racing on, and that rubber builds up and becomes what we call the line. That is where everybody is running, and that rubber builds up, and not only is that rubber building up on the surface, but the prep that they use to get the rubber to adhere becomes part of the surface. Therefore, that is a prep line. That is the chemicals in which, once we're on the tires, are now on the earth and become the racing surface. So, when I'm talking about TrackTac tire treatments or any other preps for that matter, and you're talking about what chemicals to use for instance, it's cooler out right now. One of the main chemicals I would use is TrackTac SAA Grape. It is a cold weather prep. It is meant for temperatures below, say, 60 degrees, 50 degrees. Lower than that, it is a quick drying type of aggressive prep that is made for that type of surface. I'm not talking about adhering to the dirt per se. We are talking about adhering to the prep. So one of the things that I've learned through many conversations with people is Weedsport, and Weedsport becomes a prep line. Now, it is counterintuitive, but it is not counterintuitive. I tell you, hard, fast, dry type surfaces, something that takes a lot of rubber, do not use, say, goat pee. Goat pee, Better than Goat Pee, Topaz, from the TrackTac line, are extraordinarily aggressive preps that make the tire soft. Well, what they do at Weedsport, from my knowledge, this is, again, I have not been there, is they treat at the last moment with goat pee on burst 33s. Now, burst 33s typically punch anywhere from 52 to 60, depending on, how old the rubber is. But what they're doing is they're prepping last minute. And why would you do that? If goat pee is such a softening agent, why would they put that on their tires? That the track is clearly hard. It is clearly taking prep. Why would they do that? What they're doing is they're making, at the last minute, you don't prep early with the GoPro. You prep, within 5 minutes of hitting the track, maybe even before you get to, I believe it's called the scale house. You can't prep beyond there, but wiping right there. So you're that very, let me grab a tire here. When you wipe the prep on, the very, very top of this surface, you're wanting that to get gooey real quick, but you do not want to allow the prep to penetrate further into the tire surface. So you want the durometer to remain the same, but you want to exacerbate, that's a pretty big word, but you want to hurry up the adhesion of that tire to the surface, and by everybody using, say, a chemical like GoPro, because I believe that to be the preferred method up there, you're binding GoPro to GoPro, which is going to create maximum adhesion for those tires to that surface. So, like I said, it's a lot different than, say I'm going to a track that I know is soft. I know it's going to be a wet surface or whatever. It's not going to take a lot of rubber. It's just going to be spongy when you're on it. So in a format like that, I'm going to go ahead and start prepping the week before and start wiping Better Than GoPro or SAA Grape or whatever it is, aggressive prep. I'm going to put 2, 3, 4, 5, however many coats you see fit on that tire to get that tire to soften up for that surface. Well, in this case, the surface is not soft at all. You're running on a lot of the same type of chemical, so you're just taking that tire and forcing that tire to adhere to that surface for maximum bite without lowering the durometer. You do not want that, because as soon as you get that, the tire binds to the surface, you do not want that durometer to be too low, or else your tires will fade towards the end of the run. They're going to be, if you do get them too soft, if you're wiping too soon, you're going to have a heck of a sprint speed, say in a heat race or maybe in the future, 5, 10 laps. But as that tire prep has penetrated the surface, is going to make that durometer too low, and those tires are going to tend to fade at the end of the run. So, hard tire, hard surface still remains, but using the aggressive prep allows that hard tire to come in a lot sooner and stay in the track longer. So, there you go, guys. I figured this was going to be a fairly quick one. There might be other names for what I call a prep line. I do like the term blue line, because it's rubber, it's blue, it's a blue. They use it in motocross. They talk about a blue groove. Obviously they're skinny tires, but a blue line will work. Prep line, the track is getting good. It's a black surface. The line is really spreading out, and you can physically see where tires are adhering the best. Whatever prep it is, it's starting to widen that groove out and becoming something that you want to be in. You go below it and you're going to find out real quick. I did that in Jasper in 2019. Dove down under some karts to miss an accident and got out of the groove, and my kart just took off with zero grip. So it's not like, sometimes in NASCAR or whatever, they talk about, getting away from the line in order to get a little more grip. In kart racing, especially on dirt, when the rubber's laying down, when the chemicals are laid down, you want to be typically in that groove of dirt. You want to be in the prep line in order to have maximum grip. So there you go, guys. That's fairly simple explanation. Maybe I should put this in the kart basics, but I probably not. Probably put it under the tag tires or whatever, because it has to do with tires. Anyway, I really do appreciate you coming by. Remember, Kart 6T3 is brought to you by Track Tag Tire Treatments. Treatments for tires and tracks. Any questions, concerns, anything like that? Shoot your guy a message. Shoot me an email, messenger, whatever, and I will do my best to get that answered for you. Answered for anyway. Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by. I did want to wait before we get out. I want to thank. It's the end of the season for me. I've run my last race. I want to thank Track Tag Tire Treatments for obviously the sponsorship of the channel, and I call it a sponsorship, but I've been using the products for so long that we're one and the same. When you're true to somebody like Track Tag, it's what you know, it's what you do. Also, Beard Octane. If anybody follows me on social media, you know that I shot a pretty funny video about Halloween and their brand new 12 Days of Beardsmas set coming out. I know it's not even Halloween time yet, and I know that we all get aggravated with the bringing out Christmas before, you know, Halloween or even Thanksgiving is upon us, but it is part of the market. I did a funny video. They actually promoted it and put it out there under the Beard Octane label, and I thought that was just really cool. So I want to thank Joe and the whole crew at Beard Octane for sponsoring my cart this year and helping me get through the season. It truly is appreciated. Hashtag ad. I guess they're making a real push for everybody. You know, hey, if you have an affiliate code that you benefit from, you got to, you know, let everybody know it's an ad. That if you use code Ben10 at Beard Octane, I get a little kickback, but you know, because everybody's got to know everything about it. Anyway, all right, I'm done. I'll see you guys probably Thursday for another Dirt Kart Racer Live, and then we'll see you right here back on this channel for a new video next Sunday. Thank you very much for stopping by, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.